Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit springy. Look at that. You've got to get the car going and Humpty Dumped, and remember, it's sat for 10 years. Welcome to the episode, folks. Just a few more dollars. Lardner the locksmith is coming on Friday. When you're a little bit remote out the country, you have to wait until they come around and service your area. That will be approximately another 2 days. That's already taken a week and a bit to organise that, so hopefully it cures the problem. So the locksmith is to marry up, it's called key coding, it's to marry up the key to the lock, to the ECU computer, to the management module in the engine. Here with the hole punch, I'm not using the hammer because I'm going on metal. Usually you have a block of wood underneath and you go bang, 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 you mark them out and you put them on. But this time I've stuck it all on. Here's the seal. Here it is here, all the way around. Stuck on like crazy because I wiped it with metho. Cleaned the surface and right, so it's all one piece. This is the seal left over from the house build, and I've just about 6 inches short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of like PU, polyurethane, and just make a seal on there, and it just stops all the rubbish, a lot of rubbish, a big rubbish, waters, leaves, dust, bull dust, you know, you're going through the bush. It stops it all getting in there. And just keep it relatively clean. Doesn't have to be perfect, but functionality, and you don't want water sitting on the fuel tank. Done it. I've just ducked down to train station at Stall. It's a nice place, Stall. Here's the people, and they're on the GAN, or the gun. The GAN, and it's the train coming through is the Great Southern.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. We're all excited. We're waiting for it to come in, eh? Look at it. It's magnificent. Is that a double?
Yeah, see that you told you that.
Yeah, that's a double one. Yep. Gee, not a bad job, eh? Yeah, mate.
So it's actually the Great Southern, not the Garn.
Yeah.
But they had the Garn buses. So that's the first stop.
But they use the GAN buses to help out. Look out. So you can shower on there, you can... Who are you waving to? That's Bruce. Oh my gosh, that's Bruce. Bruce, Margaret and George. Yeah, Bruce. That's nuts. No, you know where I get that from? Jeremy Clarkson. He calls all Aussie men Bruce. And that's why we call the English ladies Margaret. Just jumping up here, folks. It's a bit springy. Look at that. You've got to get the car going and Humpty Dumped, and remember, it's sat for 10 years. 10 long years. Right, so this panel, we're going to close it up. It's like brand new. All right, so there's the seal. There's the punch holes with a wad punch. And then there's the new fuel tank, and it all cleaned out. All cleaned out, folks. A bit of respect. A little bit of respect, because you're going to be driving around in the interior of Australia. You don't know where you're going to end up, and it's got to be reliable. Got to be. So we change every filter, we change the pumps, and if you want to go to an extreme, you change every coolant hose that you can. everyone. Double check, make sure it's sealed. Thermostat, so just putting it in. Right, remember we had the bull's horns over here. It can only go one way, folks, and I'm making it great again. And then you just go like this. Done. Bingo pop. Oh, this is the dance day. It's not a rave party, but it's called a dance party, jump party, skippy party. We've got Mr. Lardner coming today, the locksmith from Ararat, and he's going to help us with the thing. I think he's coming in the next hour. Tomorrow's going to be boiling hot, so he decided to come today, and we're all ready, and he's going to try and key code it. So new keys, new buttons and everything like that. It's all been organised. He quoted us, and so he's going to work on it. Yeah, I'll go down there. I'll go down in the next hour, and I'm going to go see. Oh, there's three guys here. All right, the results are the key's okay. So the immobiliser's working, central locking, the door locks are working, lights on the dash are working, indicators working, headlights, everything. So the electrical side of it's okay. It's just we've got a fault somewhere, and I may have struck the finding here, but until I put it together, I'll only know, and I'll come follow me. So here's the coil packs. It's the coil packs. This goes to all 6 pistons, spark plugs. Part of this, I believe, is the computer. Right, see that plug? Right, that sits here. It sits at the front, and you plug all the spark plugs in. This is the wire that goes around. It has a cover on it, goes in there like that, and I think, this is what I think, these wires here have rubbed through. Well, they have rubbed through, but whether it's enough to stop the computer, I don't know. This is called the ECM, Engine Control Module. It has the body control module under the dashboard. I'll pull that out. And it's got the PCM, which is the power control module on the left kick panel. What I'm going to do is just cut away this tape and reband them up and put the whole car back together again. If it doesn't do it, then I've got to get someone who has an intelligent, good quality system, and they can scan the engine and have a look for fault codes. It's not rocket science. You just got to look around, clean things, go over things, earth contacts, everything like that. And folks, feels like we're getting closer to the moon. We've got white floaties in the air. Would you know what that is? Something white. It's close to Christmas time, but the Aussies have got a different white. That's ash from that, all those clouds there, it's all smoke. Everywhere it's smoke. See the colour of the sun? It's all smoke. It's from the big mountain region up there. It was on fire today, so it didn't blow away. It's all smoke. Here we have Teo. I've done the front two wheels. We've got the new ones. Now I've gone to the rear. Cleaned it up a bit here. Cleaned all this. A little bit of anti-seize on the threads. Won't hurt it because you don't want it to corrode and rust. Caliper, I've checked that. I checked the pads and also the thickness there. So we're running at, I use a micrometer because a micrometer is like a G clamp, but you can clamp around it and then you can gauge it. And I had a look and that's 9mm. So it's got another 0.5 mil to go. So in the near future, I'm going to buy me a set of front and back rotors along the ways. The main thing is we get them roadworthy. I've got a bit of a go-between avionics mechanic coming around the next few days, and he's a good buddy of mine. We'll meet him, you'll see him. Thanks for watching the episode, folks.